What is your advice to investors who continue to navigate the very much ongoing crypto winter?
Well, first of all, if you're not already in the cryptocurrency markets, I don't advise anyone to invest in the sector. I advise people to invest in themselves. You know, you go buy $20, $50, $100, something very small, because it's really just an investment in your own education. And for $20 to $100 to learn about something, very important that's happening in the world, that's a pretty low price of tuition. But through that process, you're going to learn. Thus begins your journey. And with that process, you can begin making informed decisions for yourself that will hopefully allow you to avoid a lot of these pitfalls. The biggest risk I see is, everybody, basically following others, and often it's you're, being led by the blind right off a cliff. And so I think it's important to really take the time to do your due diligence. The FTX part, the part that is most concerning to me that we saw in all of this, aside from what SBF had done, is really all of the external validation that he effectively bought, from major celebrities attaching themselves to major financial institutions, to major political contributions, and the political influence and access it bought, and the philanthropic things. And I think another one of those warning signs is when someone is buying this much external validation, that should be a red flag. And it appears like very few actually did any due diligence. One of the things that I'm most concerned about as someone that used to be a venture capitalist, I've run funds, I've been an asset manager and been successful in that business, is how the real gatekeepers, or the financial stewards, call it the Sequoias of the world, effectively enabled by anointing, the gatekeepers, because we expect that type of group to have done meaningful due diligence. They did issue an apology to their LPs. But these are really the sort of social gatekeepers. I don't think they've got direct liability, but it's where were the experts doing due diligence, and that's another reason why you really have to do your own due diligence and think for yourself, especially in these markets where they become really hyped up and people seem to stop thinking.